TV, King TV. Welcome, folks, to King TV. What a big show it's going to be tonight.
Peter, tell me, what do we have in store for us?
We have the big man, the powerhouse voice, Andrew PORETLLI. He doesn't mean Elvis, but he's not dressed up as Elvis. He's doing a lot of rock and roll songs as well as Elvis. It's a great performance. I went and filmed him, and I really enjoyed this one.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this episode.
I'm looking forward to also seeing Derek J in the King's Kitchen. And of course,
my favourite plastic EP. And I think, like you said, the fans are just going absolutely ballistic for him.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
What? We've got 500 letters a day that come in for Plastic EP. What they see in him, but they certainly love him. Let's continue on with the show.
Let's do it. We have
Andrew PORETLLI.
Born in the heat of the desert, my mother died, giving me life. Deprived of the love of a father, blamed for the loss of his wife. You know, I've been in a prison for something that I've never done. There's been one heel after another. I've climbed them all one by one. Oh, but this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain. A mountain I never climbed. It isn't on a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. But you're tired of the heartaches, tired of the grief and the strife, so tired of working for nothing, just tired of being my wife. She took my one ray of sunshine, she took my pride and my joy, she took my reason for living, she took my small baby boy. Oh, but this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain. A mountain I never climbed. It isn't on a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. You gave me a mountain this time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. Oh, don't you know that now you're gone, that I'm left here on my own. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I'll understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone, we're just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is lonely. loneliness, there's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh believe me. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, oh believe me. Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please, please don't cry. This is just adios and not goodbye. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Please say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. I can see your hands now. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Please say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Cha, cha, cha.
Hi everyone and welcome to Plastic EP's Trivia. The man's at it already. We haven't even started. He's carrying on. What are you so excited for, Plastic?
Gee, it's hot out there. I just did a jog around the block before we were filming.
All right, let's get into the show. Come on.
Okay.
Always got to pull him in, viewers. Got to pull him right in.
You know, in 1968, Elvis did the comeback special show.
NBC Studios.
That's it. Now, this is actually the album.
That's in very good condition, both inside and outside. Fantastic.
Very good. And as it says here, original soundtrack recording from his NBC TV special. And
now, the executive producer for that, come on.
Steve Biner, isn't it?
No, it was. This particular one was made by Bob
Finkel.
It certainly was. Keep on going, Plastic.
And basically, this is the soundtrack. I don't know if you've actually seen this. But that song, Guitar Man, that's a top song. I'm sure you play that all the time.
Look, all of the songs on the 68 comeback special were fantastic. Watching the live recording of that when they had the Guitar Man, It Hurts Me. What else was there on there with the setup with the white costume where he came out and said, "You should know what he sang."
And this is actually...
If I Can Dream.
That's right. That's why he's on the front cover. I'll show you in a moment. But this is actually a rare record. Have you seen one with a green label that says International?
And I've also haven't seen it that in perfect condition. It's amazing, this record. So
that's out of my collection.
Your collection?
That's right.
Can you pass it?
No, I'm keeping this.
He's not passing it on. See,
No,
all
no,
the
no,
expensive one he keeps, folks. All right, let's
But
move
as
on.
you see on the cover, that was a dedication to Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it certainly
That
was.
song. Yeah.
He wrote that. Also, who wrote that?
Who wrote If I Can Dream? Let's have a look.
Well, it was written because of Martin Luther King when he was shot And then weeks later they performed this and he wanted to send a message, and that's why it was his message song.
That's right.
All right. 1953, recorded 2 songs for his mother.
He did for his mother and actually cost $4.
Actually cost $3.98. I don't know whether he left 2 cents as a tip, but the actual figure was $3.98 that he paid to Sam Phillips at Sun Studios.
And now, do you know the name of the secretary?
Come on, you got to tell me that.
I don't know her name, but I do know that she remembered that she wanted to tell Sam about his singing and not about his guitar playing. And that's basically got him the doorway for Sam to call him back and try and do some recording with him.
Very true. And you're going to come up with her name very soon, aren't you?
I'd like to.
Now, the first 2 songs they recorded, I'm going to tell you one. It was My Happiness.
That's it.
They recorded. What was the second song?
When My Heartache Begins.
Yeah, and those 2 songs were actually played a few days later when Elvis recorded, and they were looking for something different. They played it. They asked Elvis to come back, and the rest is history.
Of course. I also want to tell you that in 1965, the Beatles actually did end up in August the 27th meeting Elvis in his Bel Air home. What happens is their manager, Brian Epstein, and the Colonel arranged the meeting. Now, when the Beatles rolled up, they actually said it was a bit like their Beatle cartoons, all hanging out of a car, going there.
No one was talking. What I've heard is everyone was just staring at each other without saying very much.
Well, when they actually walked in and they saw Elvis, Elvis just looked at them. The Beatles were like stunned because he was their idol. And Elvis said, if you guys are going to stare at me all night, I'm going off to bed. And that broke the ice. And after that, they all laughed and joked. And they actually did an informal jam where they had a session between themselves.
No cameras, no recordings, nothing about it.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know whether it was done purposely, but I wish I could have seen that or just heard it right now. Now, I know he wrote the first 2 songs for his mother, but he released his first single. On one side was That's All Right, Mama.
That's right.
On the flip side,
Blue Moon of Kentucky.
that's it. It was Elvis's very first single.
Give me a line of Blue Moon of Kentucky.
I'm not going to give you any more
Why?
lines because you're getting them all for free, and I normally charge to sing. Here we go, another phone call coming through.
Yeah. It's your agent.
What does he want?
He wants to know if you're going on holiday this year and where you're going.
Now, listen, Kenny, I'll give you a call soon, mate. We're on there, we're recording. I can't keep on taking these calls. Plastic, stop giving my number out. Sorry, folks, he thinks it's a joke. He keeps on giving my number out. Now, continue. We're running out of time.
Well, I actually want to say, people don't know what's happening here in the vault.
Yep.
But I actually pulled this out of the vault, and this is a fantastic collector's item there. If you see, that's an Elvis stool.
Fantastic. Is this all in the vault, right behind us?
That's in the vault.
One day, viewers, we're going to go straight into the vault and open up everything that is right here. You must have a huge collection back there.
I actually do.
Fantastic. Now, tell me, August the 27th, 1965, you're talking about the Beatles.
We did that.
Right. But did you know August the 27th is actually my birthday?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
But it's not my birthday now, it's not August, but that was mine.
But I also want to say, John Lennon, when he met Elvis, he said, look, he pulled him aside seriously. He said, listen, stop making those movies and doing those trivial songs. Get back to the real music. Like, be serious about your music.
How did Elvis take that?
He actually wasn't too happy with what he said, but in time, he actually understood what he was saying, and that's why he came back, like in 1968, with a comeback special. Yeah.
Look, I'm glad he made those movies because they were fantastic to watch now again. Folks, time flies with Plastic EP. Another segment. We look forward to seeing you again very, very soon on Plastic EP. Cross over for a commercial break, Plastic.
Right now.
Welcome back to the King's Kitchen. I'm Brooke Cutsis, and we've got here Derek J. And I'll tell you what, I have been looking forward to doing this recipe. Derek, take it away.
All right. This is Elvis's favorite breakfast meal. He loves his bacon, he loves his peanut butter, he loves his jam. So I'm going to show all you viewers what Elvis likes, the way he likes his breakfast. So I'm going to cut this this big roll of, but I'll tell you, he's such a big eater.
Oh my goodness. So he would eat this massive...
For his breakfast.
For breakfast. Oh my goodness.
I will eat only a quarter of it.
Yeah, me too. Barely. Barely.
So what you're going to do, Brooke, is I'm going to cut this in half.
Yeah.
And half Brooke is going to rub the jam, The other half I'm going to rub the peanut butter,
Oh.
and then in between we are going to have 2 pieces of bacon, and we'll get one of our guests in our studios to give it a try.
Fantastic. Was Elvis allergic to anything? Clearly
I mean,
not.
look at his meal. All right, so I will do the peanut butter.
All right. And I'll do the jam,
Jam.
looks like. So I'll do this one. And yeah, that's just crazy to think something like this for a breakfast.
But
You know,
he likes quite a lot of jam,
Right.
and also with peanut butter. Apparently, I was told he uses nearly 3/4 of the bottle of peanut butter.
3/4 of the bottle. Oh my Lord. God, I would use that in probably about 3 months' time, I think.
Me too.
I'll swap sides with you.
All right.
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, look, you can already see I've already used half of that jar just doing the top of the
So
bread.
just imagine, I don't know how he can eat one of these big rolls like this.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's giving it to the chef.
All for himself.
All for
All right, I
himself.
think that's enough jam. Or do you think Elvis would have wanted some more jam on that?
No, I think that's okay.
All right.
All right.
Fantastic.
And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 slices of bacon. Have a look at this. 2 slices of bacon. It's another big piece here.
Yeah. That's a big
All
pig.
right. And then top it over like this. All right. And what I'm going to do is, oh geez, peanut butter all over the place again.
And you would just cut it in small little sections.
Small little sections. But I will, you know, if I'm having breakfast, I'll have only 2 pieces.
Yeah,
you
me
know.
too. I don't even eat breakfast, so
But then-
this is like dinner for me.
But then again, we got so much a studio audience. They can all help themselves.
All right, well, I'm going to call forward our guest in the studio audience. We've got Mr. George Cavagnaris. Come over here, George. And we're going to get you to try one of Elvis's
Okay.
favourite breakfast
So
dishes.
how are you?
Good, thanks, good, thanks.
Well, I've had peanut butter and jelly before, or
Yeah.
jam,
Jam.
as we say. But I've never had it with bacon. I do have pancakes with bacon though,
Okay.
so I'm kind of halfway there.
Wait, pancakes
So
and
it's
bacon?
Canadian. It's like a Canadian breakfast.
I've
You have
never tried
pancakes
that.
with maple syrup and bacon,
Okay.
or French
That's
toast.
something different.
So
Yeah.
Always learning something.
So maybe it's maybe you found this in Canada because they put bacon in everything. They put it in their jam.
Yeah.
Everything comes with bacon. Their
Right.
chips are bacon flavored. So maybe it's a Canadian dish. I don't know. Maybe I picked it up when I was on tour.
All right.
So Elvis used to order this at a shop, at
No.
a cafe.
No, he had his own chef.
He's
Oh, he had
chef.
his own chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wouldn't go to a little place and order his meal.
So he wouldn't go to
No. Like,
you know,
like
To
we
Macca's
might,
or
Tennessee
something.
bakery.
yeah, we might go to a place and want some takeaway, but no, that guy, he never went out of the house because
Oh, okay.
he was in
Alright.
so much in
So he just stop off in
Yeah.
the. When did you drive again? You drove the big Cadillacs.
Cadillac.
Roll down the window.
So that's for
Oh, the
you.
usual, baby.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
that's
Try
for me.
please.
Go
Okay.
for it, George.
Alright.
Let's try it at the same
So,
time.
is the bacon in there now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's all
bacon,
there.
they're all there.
All right, ready?
There you go.
1, 2, 3. I'm actually so surprised. That is delicious.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
No,
It works.
it feels right.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
I sort of feel left out here, guys.
Yeah.
I would say this is your piece.
Look, before I have a piece, Derek, I understand this was about $50 back when Elvis was trying to.
Yeah.
Now, if you convert $50 back into currency today, it's equivalent to about $2,000. So they were either ripping Elvis off or
Yeah, right.
it was a quite expensive roll. And I believe he used to fly over to get this at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And
But also his chef also made, whenever the chef wasn't available,
He would fly up.
he will fly up and get one of them.
fantastic. I think that chef was a Greek boy, wasn't he? No, it's true. It's true.
Was it a Greek chef?
Yeah, it was a
Really?
Greek chef. I forget his name. Actually, you should know the name, Derek, because we're going to find out what his name was. But he was a Greek chef, and he used to fly over get this roll and come back and pay $50 for it back then.
See, that's a lot of money in there.
Yeah.
And the equivalent of about $2,000, and it's amazing. But I actually love this. I've tried this before. It is fantastic. Have a look at that. That is amazing, guys. One of my favourite. And George, we didn't have to have lunch today. We could just have this.
No, it's perfect. It's got all the food groups in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and now you know why he became the Fat Elvis in the end. Look what he was eating. But it is fantastic. I love being here and testing it with the guys. I'm just about there, but I'm trying to say to the audience, thank you for watching The King's Kitchen. George Campaneris, Brooke, and Derek J. See you next time.
See you next week.
See ya.
Love those moves. It was a punch, a kick, the elbows. Andrew Portelli, he has it all. What a powerful voice.
Oh my goodness. I think I need to learn a thing or two of him. He's just absolutely amazing.
I'd like to take him to the football because he can scream, and when St Kilda kick a goal, I'd go, yay!
Do you go for St Kilda?
I love St Kilda. Folks, you found out which team I barry for. For those of you who don't like it, tune off now. No.
I'm a Collingwood spotter and I have all my teeth, so
Well, there you go. All got our teeth. It's fantastic. It was fantastic. King's Kitchen. Well, I love that recipe. When the recipe that he made, when Elvis adds all the sugar and all the different mixes, you think it wouldn't work, but it does work, doesn't it?
It works, and I love it, and I hope you love it too.
Love it. Absolutely adore it. Folks, join us next week again. Very special episode next week.
Why?
Because what we're doing is we're doing a recap of everything we've done for this season, and we're going to get Plastic EP to wrap up with us. You and me, Plastic EP, next week here, right on King TV.
Well, I got a girl, she's as cute as she can be. She's my distant cousin, she's not too distant with me. We kick all night, I squeeze her tight. She's my distant cousin, now makes it alright, alright, alright. Well, I got a girl and I taught her how to live. She can give a lot, she got a lot to give. We kick all night, I squeeze her tight. She's my distant cousin, now makes it alright, alright, alright. Yeah, we're all cousins, that's what I believe, because we're children of Adam and Eve. Well, I got a girl and I taught her how to live. She can give a lot, she got a lot to give. We kick all night, I squeeze her tight. She's my distant cousin, now makes it alright, alright, alright. She's my distant cousin, now makes it alright, alright, alright. Yeah, we're all cousins, that's what I believe, because we're children of Adam and Eve. Well, I got a girl and I taught her how to live. She can give a lot, she go out to get. We kick all night, I squeeze her tight. She's my distant cousin, now makes it alright, alright, alright. She's my distant cousin, now makes it alright, alright, alright.